Hi, welcome back. In today's session, we're going to talk about data intelligence cloud and Datasphere concepts in the context of data integration and orchestration. Also, we understand what is involved in migrating data intelligence cloud objects to Datasphere. Little bit of background to this topic. In the on-premise world, we have BW4 or BW on HANA as the data warehousing solution for customers. In cloud, we have Data Warehouse Cloud, we used to have, and Data Intelligence Cloud are the service offerings for data warehousing and integration and orchestrations capabilities. Data Warehouse Cloud is being renamed or rebranded as Datasphere, and Data Intelligence Cloud is still as offered solution, but eventually Data Intelligence Cloud also will be merged into Datasphere, and that becomes one solution for all your data integration and data orchestration needs. So with that, Datasphere is going to become Data Fabric solution that fulfills your all data needs. In this transition plan, Data Warehouse Cloud is already transitioned to Datasphere. There's no service offering of Warehouse Cloud to the customers. So it's going to be Datasphere completely. On the Data Intelligence Cloud, still there are many capabilities not made available or not available in Datasphere at this time. But eventually it will be. So there's going to be end of support for Data Intelligence Cloud, which is end of 2028, which is December 2028. So there's going to be 3 years of time for customers who are currently using Data Intelligence Cloud to migrate to Datasphere. And also, SAP will continue to work on making all the required objects of Data Intelligence Cloud in Datasphere. That's the context or background to this topic that we are looking at in today's session. And same topic or same nodes can be represented in a different diagram. And down below, you can see Data Warehouse Cloud. It's just been warehousing solution with the spaces and business models. Cloud, HANA Cloud as underlying database, and Data Intelligence Cloud as the catalog, orchestration, and integration service to get the data from external systems and transform it and give the models for analytics tools like Analytics Cloud SAC. There's no change in the Analytics Cloud as a reporting application on top. These two services, Warehouse Cloud and Intelligence Cloud, will be in Datasphere. Okay, now we understand a little bit more about Data Intelligence Cloud so that we understand what is involved in migrating Intelligence Cloud objects to the Datasphere. At this time, we don't see a lot of complex objects of Intelligence Cloud in Datasphere. That is a slow process. It's a continuous process to get these objects made available in Datasphere. Let's go into the topic of data integration in data intelligence. So you can see there are multiple systems that can be used as source or data intelligence can connect to, and then could be structured data or unstructured data or even streaming data as well. And then there are several varieties of operators in data intelligence cloud to transform the data and process the data to the target systems, ranging from SAP ABAP operators to HANA and also open connectors as well as Python and Spark operators available in Data Intelligence Cloud. So with all of these operators, you can create a pipeline in Data Intelligence, or you can also call it as graph with one or more operators in Data Intelligence Cloud. We do have a replication flows as another objects. Those objects can be used to replicate the data from table to table, from a source table to another target system table. So it's a mass data replication from one to another. And then you can also perform deltas from source to target. You continue to listen the source changes and update the data deltas to the target. These are the three different types of objects that are used in Data Intelligence Cloud to perform these operations. Little more details. Gen 1 operators are more customizable and suggested to use in most of the cases. And Gen 2 operators are next better use preferred to use objects, and replication flows are more uh, suggested or best practice to use for data replications and in the in the recommendations. So now let's understand what is currently available in Datasphere for for these objects of Data Intelligence Cloud. So you can see in this diagram, data catalog. It's a metadata explorer. It's just cataloging business terms, glossaries, and etc. It's a straightforward activity. We have a data catalog, and then you can directly work on data catalog for this particular feature. And then data replication, DI replication flow is an equivalent object replication flow. We have gone through these objects in the past, previous sessions. Replication flow can be used to connect to the source system and replicate the data into the data sphere local table, or it can be used as a pass-through scenario to get the data to the outbound system as well. And processing and transformation using pipelines in DI, there is little bit of, to the extent, there are several transformations available in transformation flows. That's an object in DataSphere, which is equivalent to your graph or pipeline. So in this transformation flow, we have SQL, we have SQL transformation, got graphical view-based transformation available, and eventually transformation flows will get a Python runtime. You can implement your custom operators as well in transformation flows. So this is not uh, fully available at this time. Um, th- this is going to be coming in the next releases of Datasphere. In order to understand what is planned for the next releases, we can look at the roadmap of Datasphere and understand when these new features are going to be available in Datasphere in 2025. By now, you can understand that Data Intelligence Cloud is still required to be as a data integration and data orchestration offering to the customer because of the limitations in Datasphere for the pipeline, ML processing, and also Graph and Spark processing capabilities. In my view, once the data intelligence capabilities are fully absorbed or fully available in Datasphere, and this product becomes a one solution or one application that can fulfill all the customer needs related to the data. Having said that, I would like to go through a couple of conclusion notes. What is next for existing customers of DI? So migration to DataSphere is the option, but it has to be based on the assessment of the customer's DI objects. Um, the plan can be outlined to migrate to the DataSphere. At this time, if the customer's data intelligence footprint is so complex and using advanced operators and custom Spark and Python operators in general, for example, and that's kind of a limitation that, as we understood in this session, it's going to be in the next releases of Datasphere based on the roadmap explorer. Customers can plan and make a transition or migration journey project accordingly. But end of support is end of 2028. So it's going to be at least 3 years of time to get to the DataSphere from Data Intelligence Cloud. And Intelligence Cloud is continue to get updates and maintenance provided from SAP, but the focus is always going to be on DataSphere uh, going forward. For new customers, there's no surprise. It's going to be DataSphere as one solution, And initially, there may be some limitations for couple of release until get to the couple of releases, but eventually those features will caught up in no time. That's all I wanted to. That's all I wanted to go through on this topic of data integration with Datasphere and as well as Data Intelligence Cloud. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.